I'm Debbie Godfrey. Welcome to the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast.
So I just want to continue today making a few more general points about the four goals. Yesterday we talked about how the child can move through the goals rather quickly. And, even though at any given moment they'll only be in one goal, they can cycle through them. And there's a typical pattern to that. So I want to continue in that vein and give you kind of a look at how this might look. And so a specific example is, let's say you ask your child to clean up their room. So in one moment you'll say, clean up your room. And they'll go, yeah, I'll get it. No, seriously, honey, clean up your room. No, I'll get it, Mommy. I'll get it later. Don't worry, I'll do it. Honey, you need to clean up your room now. Mom, I'll get it. I promise. If you don't do it right now, and then we have the power struggle. No, you'd better clean up your room right now. Now they're in the goal of power. I'm not going to do it. You clean up your room or you're going to be grounded 6 months. I hate you. Now they're in the goal of revenge. You better clean up your room, young lady, or you're going to be in trouble. And just wait till your dad gets home. You're so mean to me. I hate you. And so now we're in this hurt back. And at some point we say, if you don't clean up your room, then you're going to be grounded for 6 months and you can't play with your friends this weekend and you're not going to that birthday party. And at some point they just give up. I can't do it. I'm tired. I just can't do it. And that's the goal of inadequacy. So that's what it looks when they cycle through like that. And the other point that I wanted to make with this example is that your child can use the same misbehavior and be in each of the four different goals. And that's what you can't just tell by the fact that they're not cleaning up their room. Like the fact that your child, when you tell them to clean up their room, doesn't do it does not mean that they're in the goal of power. They could be in the goal of undue attention, they could be in the goal of revenge, and they could be in the goal of inadequacy as well. So you really want to watch that you're not generalizing about their misbehavior when it's occurring, that it's always X, Y, or Z goal. That each moment, each time your child's misbehaving, that you're reassessing, you're reestablishing, okay, how am I feeling right now? Am I feeling annoyed and frustrated? It's the goal of undue attention. Am I feeling provoked and challenged? It's the goal of power. Am I feeling hurt, like I want to hurt them back? It's the goal of revenge. Am I feeling despair, helpless, hopeless, disgusted, pity, thinking how pathetic? It's the goal of inadequacy. So this is what you want to start to practice, is identifying what the goals are based on your feelings. So instead of trying to figure out what's wrong with the kids, why are they behaving that way, take that deep breath. How am I feeling right now as a result of my child's misbehavior? And one other key point before I jump in tomorrow and start working on how to redirect the goal of undue attention is that what we're talking about now really only applies when your child is misbehaving. If your child is not misbehaving, there's nothing to redirect. So if they're just doing regular kid stuff, maybe it's annoying, but if it's not technically misbehavior, most of this stuff will not apply. So it needs to be actual misbehavior that's occurring in order for you to utilize the tools and parenting discipline ideas that we're going to be going over in the next several sessions. So have a great day. Happy parenting.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Debbie Godfrey, owner and founder of positiveparenting.com. I hope you'll go and check out my website and follow me on Instagram and let me know about what you thought about today's episode. Did you learn something new? Were you able to do something different with your children? Did you have a success story? Those are my favorite to share. Let me know. Contact me. I'd love to hear from you. And also, what future topics would you be interested in hearing about on the Positive Parenting Pep Talks podcast? Thank you so much for being here and for all of your support. Take care and happy parenting.